Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven. In tonight's live stream, it is Friday night color palette challenge. And you know what? It's Christmas Eve, and friends have had friends drop by. People are traveling. So you get me and one other person, my love, my darling, my executive producer, Mr. Michael Sean Carter. You look a little cold over there, Michael.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness sakes. I know you went to go fix the lights, but I didn't think it was that cold out.
Oh man. Oh my goodness gracious. It is freezing out here.
I do see a bunch of sky and a bunch of snow, but I don't see you. Are you becoming invisible? Like you're frozen so frozen?
I've been outside. I've been working on these Christmas lights to get everything back up because we had those treacherous winds and sub-zero temperatures, and I feel different. Something's kind of oh my goodness. What's happened?
What's happened to you?
Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a snowflake.
I knew you were kind of flaky, but this is taking a little bit too far.
Hey, flaky.
Hey, sometimes you're fruitier than Fruity Pebbles, yo, but I still love you.
This looks like frozen leaves. I'm leafy.
You're something, that's for sure.
At least my teeth are white.
Yeah. Kinda. They have a little frozen cast to them. And I'm not talking about Elsa.
Holy cow. This is just
you look like you need to warm up. I think you need to come inside and warm up.
Oh, let me get a drink here. Let me get okay. All right. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh,
I think you drank a little bit too much menthol. You got frozen again.
And in my nose is a carrot.
You better hope that Rhea doesn't see that. She might try to eat your nose.
Heck, she's going to be sitting on top of my head.
Probably. Although she doesn't like cold. She doesn't like cold at all. You open up that front door and she's like, nope, no thanks.
She wants to live.
She's like, nah.
Like,
I'm good.
I don't want anything to do with that snowman.
Nope. So we do maybe have one person joining us later on, but
okay.
For right now, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is watching. If you're out there watching, I appreciate you. If you're catching this on the replay, welcome to the shenanigans. That is the Winter Carter household, or Carter Winter, however. And, we can do alphabetical. We can do, whatever. I was the one speaking, so that's how I kind of do it. Anywho, this is a normal Friday night for us. We're just kind of silly and shenanigans, and we try and make each other laugh.
Happy holidays to everyone, yes. And as we have been working through the winter storm that hit upon us. And so, yeah,
I'm just grateful I don't live in Minnesota anymore. that is one thing I am grateful for at this particular time in my life. So you're probably thinking, well, what the hell are you doing, Tish? And here's what the hell I'm doing. I am ripping up paper. How's that for exciting? But I'm ripping up paper because we're going to do a collage real quick, and then we're going to turn that into a little pocket folder thingamabob. And Um, and that's like to hold gift cards. So if you give someone a gift card, at least give them something kind of cool to hold it in, you know? So I've got all these papers that are in the color palette colors. Michael, it should be in the branding tab. It should be somewhere in there. So
I think I got the right one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right one. So I found some papers that are kind of holiday themed, more wintry themed than anything else. And we're going to put it together on a collage, and then we're going to cut it, and then we're going to fold it. And it shouldn't take us very long at all. So just trying to get some different colored papers here. Just to kind of, you'll see in a minute here. I do have a master plan.
Yeah, we're just a work in progress, and we're enjoying a Friday night here with everyone. Thank you for joining us here at the Artist Haven. And as we always say,
welcome to the Artist Haven.
Well, that's what he says.
That's what I say, but we're saying it. I'm just doing it with some echo.
Yeah, and some reverb. There's some reverb going on there.
Here, I've got this as well.
Jenny's, I'm going fast to get there. Don't go too fast. You're in no rush. It's no hurry. I think, here's the thing. 2 years ago, I was live streaming by myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. I was live streaming by myself. No guests, just me. Painting. Doing all the things. So I'm grateful for everybody who takes time out of their busy day to hang out with us, whether they join us in the live stream or they just come and hang out in live chat or they catch us on the replay. I am so grateful. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys coming and hanging out, I wouldn't do this anymore. I mean, I don't do this. I mean, I love this. I love creating and hanging out with my friends, but I can do this just as easy by myself. But this is my social time. I work by myself because I work remotely. I do have really cool people that I work with.
You work with people. You work from home, and you've got an office, here, and
but I sit
a lot of
all
people
day
that
by
are
myself.
in all. Well, yeah, but you've got all kinds of other people that are located throughout the whole US of A, and actually the whole world, for that matter.
Yep.
a
We've
lot
got
of
two people in Germany.
Yep.
That are on our team. One girl is in Thailand right now. She kind of travels, does her own thing, which is really cool. Kind of jealous that she gets to sit on a beach right now. I'm like, oh, Christmas on a beach. Sounds like my ideal situation.
Always a good time.
Best pedicure on the planet. So, but no, it's just,
Mm-hmm.
It's just I work by myself all day. I don't really talk to people for the majority of most days. I mean, I have pretty much a meeting every day where I get to talk to other people, and it's nice. And I kind of like where I'm self-regulated. I don't have someone over my shoulder. Are you doing your job? Are you at your computer? I don't have that. I have one of the best bosses I've ever had. Actually, I have a couple of bosses. But Tim Schmeier is cool. And
Yeah,
Travis
there's a few within the hierarchy of the company.
And I got to have a meeting. I mean, how many people get to have a virtual reality meeting with the owner of their company? How many people get to do that? Rob Sandy was in our VR meeting this morning. It was amazing. I love that dude.
I want to give a shout out to Gretchen. Hello, Gretchen. Images by Gretchen. Welcome,
Hey, Gretchen.
welcome. She says, hi, Tish and Michael. Just like we were talking about earlier, Jenny says that she is going to get here. No rush. And there's another Mike dances with aardvarks. Hey, welcome.
Australian Mike.
Yes.
We need to get him on the live stream too. So I think it'd be really, really funny and really kind of cool to get you and Aardvark Mike and B Mike down in Florida. I think it'd be really cool.
Have all the mics. Yeah.
Yeah. Just give like a. I think it would be fun, but
Well-
I'm weird that way. So yeah.
She is. Yeah.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. You see what I gotta live with, you? Why
Just
didn't
give the
you?
Pope Tish English, not Aussie.
Oh, is he English? I thought he was Aussie. Okay. I apologize. That was my bad.
No worries.
Just
Well,
don't
we
give
want
me
to say
cold-
to everyone that is here,
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh my goodness.
happy holidays.
He's having a little fun with his sound effects, yo.
You know, this is what we're doing. We're having fun. It's a Friday night. The Art of Saving. Thanks for joining us. We're just enjoying the holidays. Like we said, we had the winter storm that has hit a huge part of the United States and even up into Canada. So it
Yeah.
was negative temps and the wind was strong and ice and snow. But we will be having a white Christmas. So that's kind of cool.
Kinda. It's kind of white.
There's white out there. I mean, it wasn't like real thick. It was thick at first, and it's kind of a little bit melted up, but it's still cold. So we still got snow on the ground. So it classifies. You know, that makes it
Ho,
a
ho, ho.
type of Christmas.
Whatever you decide.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm rolling with it. That's all.
You roll with it.
Good times. So dances with aardvarks. I am planning on getting a camcorder after Christmas. Cool. That sounds
Sweet.
awesome, man. Yeah, we've been looking at cameras ourselves between me.
I
And
already know which one I want too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want the Sony. I think it's called the Z10. Kind of like entry level ish camcorder or camera, but you can interchange the lens. The ZV1 is one that you can't change in the EV10. I think. I don't know. Why do they do all the letters and numbers together? Because I can't remember. It's like they do it on purpose just to mess with my brain. I know they didn't do it.
all the
just-
nomenclature stuff. Yeah, could be kind of crazy.
It's like, what? So that is on my wish list for next year at some point. First, I need to get a new PC. I'm going to take all my gift cards and get a couple of new monitors. 'Cause I've been getting gift cards from family. So I know exactly what I have no, actually, I know exactly what I'm going to spend it on. I just don't know what I'm going to get. So.
Mike says he's looking at the CX405. That's what he's planning on getting.
That's cool. Oops. There's a right way to rip and a wrong way to rip, and I just ripped it the wrong way. That's okay. Story of my life. You gotta rip it real good.
I put my hat on. Head was getting cold.
Oh, you got your oh gosh, strange brew. strange brew hat on.
Hey, how's it going, you hosers?
You hosers.
Don't you know?
Hey, don't you know? You gotta say it right, eh?
Don't you know?
Don't ya? No. Yes.
Get back.
So yeah. I got told again today that my Minnesota was showing. I'm like, how do you know? Have you ever been to Minnesota? No. Then shush.
My name is Henry.
Oh, good Lord. It's actually on the bounds of being creepy.
Very much so.
That didn't rip like I wanted it to. That's okay. How's it going?
Man, freezing. Left the window open or something.
Yeah, I don't think you left a window open. I don't think we could open the windows at this point between the rain and the snow and the cold.
I don't think we'd want to.
Well, I know I don't want to. I haven't even been outside. You're the only one in this house that's braved the outside today. I'm like, no. Living in Minnesota for 30 years, that was enough cold and snow for me. I'm good. I'll go out. I'll leave for food. That's kind of my thing. I still wish we had like a really good donut shop here. I've been craving.
The tough thing about donuts is it's just they have to be made fast, and then you have to distribute them in different places. And the cost to have a setup to actually make donuts is costly. So if they're not really moving a lot of donuts,
I'm aware.
So how it works.
Yeah, I was the executive pastry chef for a gourmet donut shop. So
there you go. See, you know.
I know. I know how they go, but I'm at this point would settle for just a plain cake donut because I've been craving one. There's just something about a cake donut that doesn't have any accoutrements. At most cinnamon sugar. That's it. And there's just something about that and a glass of eggnog that just makes me feel Christmassy. And I mean, there's that place in is it Heron that we went to?
Mm-hmm.
They can special order. They can order in cake donuts, but they don't have them. She's like, sometimes we get old fashions, and I'm like, yeah, that's not the same.
Well, you've got a very impeccable palate because of the fact that you went to culinary school, you studied pastries and so on and so forth. So in the Midwest, where it's just like, hey, let's just get some glazed donuts and get some crawlers and. That's the extent of things. And here, Mike was saying we need to move somewhere where there's lots of cops. There's lots of cops around here, brother.
Oh God.
I tell you what.
There's more
yeah,
cops.
Well, I used to be one of them, but if they're not being given the donuts, then
they have no interest.
They're kind of like, I'll wait till they're a day or two old. Maybe they'll hand me a bag of them. Right. Let's see. Gretchen was saying cake donuts with cinnamon sugar. Yeah, absolutely. That is good. Yeah.
I'm all for just a plain cake donut. I'm cool with that. That's glued down now. Oh well. No, I just because I can't. That's something I can't make at home is donuts. Everything, pretty much anything else I can make at home. Then the only reason why I can't make it at home is because you need a special fryer. I don't care who you are. You need a special fryer because you need to have the screens, or you need to have the hopper to put your dough in for the cake donuts. And I thought I bought a hopper, and I thought it would work, and it didn't work. I was greatly disappointed, like really disappointed that this didn't work. But say lovey.
Gretchen is partial to a place called Voodoo Donuts in Portland, Oregon.
Voodoo, they have one in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Either that was it Minneapolis or what's it? Denver. I can't remember now. But yes, Voodoo Donuts is very good, and that's the style of donuts that I would make when I was a pastry chef. The maple bacon, the cereal topped, the just the more gourmet type stuff. But we always had plain glazed and plain cake for those people that just wanted the basics. And we sold more than people think of those plain cake donuts.
Yeah. Cake donuts are awesome. Just plain cake donuts with coffee.
Yeah.
Can't beat it. Yeah.
Or hot cocoa or a hot chai. Yeah.
Dunkin' your donuts at that point.
Yep. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts as well.
There you go.
I've worked a lot of donut shops. Can you tell?
Just letting everyone know I got my maraca with me here. So Feliz Navidad.
Oh, my Lanta.
Feliz Navidad.
Here we go. Oh, boy.
Holy moly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What did I do with my ruler? Here it is.
So if you like hanging out with us, please jump in and say hello in the chat. We'd love to say hello back. And if you wouldn't mind, smash that thumbs up.
Or better yet, share it out, because sharing is caring.
In some ways. Sometimes.
Well, if you have a venereal disease,
tonight, whoa. Goodness gracious. It's the holidays. Let's not get all crazy.
That's why we get all crazy. That makes that's what keeps
sharing
life
out's good. Subscribing's even better, by all means. But thumbs up. Me. Yeah. And if you give that thumbs up, I'll give you a Morocco shake.
Oh, my Lanta.
All right. I'll tell you what, let's put Tish full screen here so we can take a little bit of a gander at the
paper.
It's paper.
Yeah, it's paper. It's paper. It's collage. And I'm trying to keep it kind of basic because I don't want to go too overboard. And now I got the hiccups. There we go. It's because I don't breathe correctly. I think either that or it's just because I hold my breath. I suppose that's not breathing correctly, but when I'm thinking, trying to muster an idea out of my brain, I hold my breath. I didn't really notice that I did that, but it is what it is. I had a friend of mine point that out to me. I'm like, guess I'm weirder than I thought.
A lot of things that you kind of work on whenever you're doing broadcasting is just breathing and kind of controlling certain things, and sometimes there's just natural things that happen that cause you to kind of do weird stuff, especially if you're alive. Sometimes we can't always control it all.
No, I wouldn't want to. I think that would be it'd be too difficult. Trying to control every little aspect of every little thing. That just seems like a lot of work. I ain't got that kind of patience. I'm not a doctor. Let's see. One, I think we'll have 2 more pieces and then we'll be done with this. And then we're going to cut it.
Let me see what other filters I can find here.
Oh boy. He's on a filter quest.
Yeah, having fun tonight. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh my God, that's creepy. I don't know. There's a deer by your ear, dear.
Moly.
Yeah. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Does it just follow you? What?
It does.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Sue Ashworth.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, Sue.
Michael's lost it.
Yeah, I like it.
I need to do one of these over here, and then I'm going to put one over there, and something right here. And so I'm going to do... this.
Clara Lawrence is totally flirting Rudolph.
Right? I'm getting a little jealous.
I can't get this thing off my back.
He's got a monkey on it. Oh, no, it's not a monkey. It's a reindeer.
Michael got humped by a reindeer.
Something. Yes.
Goodness.
I don't know. I'm getting a little jealous. Damn it.
Janet.
I'm just going to put that right there. Merry Christmas, Sue. Merry Christmas, Clara. All right. We need something right here. Let's put the red polka dots right here. I like it, the red polka dots. I do. So we're going to rip this. And we're going to rip that. And put that right there. And then maybe some stripy stuff right here. And then I think we're done. Because we're going to cut off an edge of it. Because the project that we're going to do, it requires just a regular 8.5 by 11. Well, 8.5 by 11. And A4, which is 8 1/3 by 11 and a little over a half. I think it's like 11.7. So 11 and almost 3/4, I think is what it is. So I just know it's like slightly off from our legal size or our letter size paper here in the U.S. So this is actually inspired by one of my junk journal people that I watch. That her name is I was going to say Meredith, but that's not right. Margaret, and she is from the Netherlands. When she talks, she reminds me of Rinska Duna or Dona, Rinska Dona, and even a little bit like Lila. She sounds a little bit like Lila. So I think it's fun listening to her talk. I enjoy listening to her talk. So okay, that should be good. There we go. I think we're gonna put this piece kind of like so. I think we might take this paper and put it right here too. I lied. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I get moved. But the next part won't take long. The actual making of the folded envelope thingy won't take long once we cut it. In fact, I gotta see if I can find my. Oh, there it is. I need something that's going to dry fast. Okay. So this is a way you can make something. I mean, you could do this exact project with just like regular, like a printable or just, just, oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Blessed be. That's okay. We'll just put that right here. Anyway, you can do this project with just about anything. You don't have to do a collage. I just thought it would be fun to do something a little different. And I'm going to modify her original pattern a little bit because I have a different vision, but she's the one that inspired me. So I want to make sure I give her credit for what I'm doing tonight. So let's do this right here. Like that. So what's going on in chat, Michael? Who else is anybody else joined us?
Excuse me, got choked up there. Still have Clara Lawrence with us, Sue Ashworth, Janice is with us, Mike dances with Aardvarks, and Clara says they're going to do some D&D on Christmas Eve, so that sounds like a great time.
That sounds fun. I haven't played D&D since 2020.
And Sue says that her youngest Tiffany is now playing D&D. Yeah. I found a lot of my old stuff whenever I've been going through the old house, and found dice and a bunch of old modules and all kinds of cool stuff. So Gretchen says that they're eating dinner and watching. All right.
Cool. We had pizza.
Sue Ashworth says it is Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is Christmas Eve over there.
Australia. It's already Christmas Eve. So once again,
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
I think he just likes pushing that button.
Sometimes. So now I'm Christmas candy.
Um, um, I have no words. Okie dokie then. You do whatever rocks your socks, dude. I'm no judgment.
Moly.
Yeah, kinda. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But, you know, what do you do? He's
having fun. It's Christmas.
better than him. It's better than him being a
Christmas
Grinch.
Eve here. Christmas
I don't know
Eve
about
there across the date line. It is Christmas time. Happy holidays, everybody.
Looks like a sweet potato fry.
It did. I think maybe that's what it was. I was the Christmas French fry.
What was the name of that show on? I think it was Adult Swim, where it was the shake and fry, Hunger Force or something like that. Alpha Teen Hunger Force, maybe?
Yeah, on Adult Swim. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Clara did not look like Christmas candy at all. I agree more with Gretchen. It looked like a sweet potato French fry, but I don't know.
Well, that's what you
I'm
get
not
for
the
not.
one naming those filters. They are what they are. So somebody else come up with them. Looks like fries we found under the seat of our car. Well, yeah. After a couple of years, they do kind of start to look like that.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to get this folded before it starts really curling because that's what glue sticks like to do. So, this is a 12 by 12, so I need to take off 3.5 inches. So I think we're going to take off these 3.5. I think I'm going to leave those there. Okay, so, right, because 12 minus, I'm trying to think. 12 minus 3 is 9.5 would make it 8.5. Yes? Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to line this down. Where's Julie? She likes this noise. Oh, yeah, she's moving because she's crazy. There we go. And we're going to save this and make a tag out of it. So that's kind of why I did it the way I did it. I didn't cut the size of the paper that I needed before. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this here. And we'll, if it needs to, we'll trim it off. And so take the scoreboard. And this is a little bit bigger because it is 12 by 12 instead of 11 3/4, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have it be too big than too small. So we're going to score this at, actually, I wonder if I want this to be the top. Yeah, I kind of like that because we're going to cut off the bottom part anyway. I like that better. So we're going to have this be the top. And we're going to cut off most of that anyway. So 3.5, we're going to score this baby. We got to push pretty hard because we've got several layers of paper. And there's a reason why I'm doing this so it's thicker is because I'm going to use this to do gift cards with. And you're seeing my thought process as it happens, yo. So we're going to turn it on its side. And then we're going to do 2.5. So that's 6. I probably could have done 4, but it's okay. So we're going to do, oops, pushed a little hard there. There we go. Okay, so when you score, you fold the opposite way. And we're going to have to hit this with the glue stick. That's why I left it open, because I knew we were going to have little flaily guys that didn't want to fold. So There we go. Ha ha ha. If all else fails, force it. Okay. So, put the glue stick there. Move this out of the way. Now here is where the cool stuff happens. So, then we're going to take this and we're going to match this up to that. Like the so. Just like that. Okay. I'm not going to squirt down completely. Okay, so see, she did her narrow side on this side, and I did my narrow side on this side. Just because I like to be different. I like to be difficult. Ask Michael. Okay, so next thing is we're going to fold. Maybe. See, it's already unsticking. Oh, let's get the new glue stick. Maybe this glue will be more sticky. Sometimes if you don't put enough glue stick, it doesn't stick. And I might not have put enough glue stick because sometimes I just am not paying attention. I'm listening to what's going on in chat. All right. So where'd my score stick go? I just had it. Did it fall on the floor? You betcha it did. See, that was my little bit of Minnesota for you, Michael.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. Okay. So, actually, I'm going to fold this like this and give ourselves a little bit of a gap between. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the corner and I'm matching it up to where we fold it in. So I'm going to take this and I'll fold this like that. It's still a little sticky. That's
Okay.
what she said.
Oh my.
And we're going to do the same thing on this side, but with the other fold, not this fold, but this fold. And we're going to line it up like this. And then we're just going to kind of fold it right now. We're not going to cut anything just yet. I'm just going to use that as our guide. So there is one pocket here, there's one pocket here, and then we're going to fold this up, this back piece. We're going to fold that up and make a pocket in front. She makes it so there's pockets in the back, and I, for this purpose, I don't want that. I mean, if you were to use it for actual junk journaling, yeah. I'm going to round the corners up here, and I'm also going to put some circles in here. That's why I'm going to take I'm going to cut these angles off just to give me that little bit of room. And so we're going to cut these off. And the angle the line is just to help us know where to cut. So we're going to take this. Actually, you know what? We're going to use I cut more straight with the cutter, with the guillotine cutter. Off with its head. So what I do is I take it and I fold it down like where the fold's at, and then I just give it a little gentle tug, and then that's where I'll cut. There we go. I'll do the same thing on this side. So see that again? I take this edge and I fold it, and then I line it up with the edge of the cutter. Sometimes you have to like hold it up a little bit, and then I kind of hold it down gently, and then I just give it a little tug. So it just pulls out just that little bit from the line. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Okay, cut that. And now we're going to cut the bottom piece. So we're going to cut this little square out and this little square out. In her instructions, she cut this up and this over, and she had it be all flippity floppity, and it was cute and I loved it. And I'm like, I wonder if I could just make that with just the 3 pockets, you know, just the thing, just the one thing. So here's me cutting, and I need new glasses. I'm trying to hold out until I hit the big 5-0 in order to get bifocals. It's like, as long as I can see to drive and I can see my computer, I'm good. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to leave. No, I'm just going to cut this straight out. See, now these little pieces you can use for embellishments on other projects. So you've got this little card here. You can even make this, you know, turn this into another little collage and an art card, like Janice was working on in her Artapalooza project. So there are lots of things that you can do. Just be careful not to cut too far. If you need to, you can just wiggle it a little bit and give it a tear. Okay, so we've got those. And that is that. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give this another score real quick. This is just me designing on the fly. Welcome to my brain. This is how my brain works. Just because it's a little bulky and I want to give it just a little more of a squared edge. So I'm just going to give it another score, like I think that's an 1/8 of an inch. I think that, yeah, they're 1/8 of an inch markings on here. There we go. So got one there, and we got one here. And I need to move this little piece down. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna give myself a little reference point of where I want to poke my holes. So right here, and right here. Okay, and we're going to do one here too. Okay, so let me find my little, I think it would look cute to do like one little circle, one big circle, one little circle, maybe. Let's see. I don't know. Let's play around with it. This is why we're here, right? Let's create art and be unique. Okay, hang on. I gotta stand up for this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's do a little circle here. go. The circle. Then we got our big circle. Everything good, Michael?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's good. Yeah. Mike Dances with Art of Arcs was talking about video with someone where they were having a meeting through Zoom, and his filters were like stuck.
Oh,
So,
geez.
which it's been parodied a lot. It's pretty funny. I think he had a cat filter. So, yeah, you can go on YouTube, check it out. So, we've been laughing about that. Claire says that is a monster circle punch.
This is 3-inch circle punch, dude. This thing is
Whoa.
amazing. Okay, so there we go.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit. I think I've got some. Let me get some ink real quick. Oop. I think I got a blue. Hold on. Everything's buried right now. I've got things all piled up because I'm working on the new.
Yeah, moving things around. We got some new stuff to put up. So, yeah. A lot of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Actually, this purple, this pink. Let's do that. I just want to do. I don't want to do anything like brazen and bold because I want it. I want it to be subtle. Yeah, me subtle. But I want to have a differentiation in there. So this is Victorian Velvet, which is kind of a pinky lavender, which kind of falls kind of in our color palette. It's a little bit more, it's not as bright as our color palette. And so we're just going to kind of do this along the edge. There we go. It's just kind of subtle, like I said. This kind of gives it some definition. And you'll notice I started on the smaller side that gets tucked in. So that way if I had too much ink, it's going to get covered anyway. So make sure you do that, or start on your scratch paper and then bring it in. So this will help just give it some little bit of dimension. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, so that way, yeah, see that there's a little bit, see how this is still kind of bright, and then it's got this little bit that's not so bright. So we're going to make our folds permanent here. We're going to line it up with our fold here and then just give it a good, not too hard when the glue is still wet because you'll rip your paper just like I did right there. It's fine because I can make that look like it's supposed to be that way. That's the wonderful thing about art. Okay. Grab this guy because this doesn't want to lay flat. And my hands aren't strong enough to hold it. So grab yourself a clamp. FYI, I have to do these for $1 Tree or $1.25. I got these when they're still available. I get these ones. They're 6 for $1.25, and I get these ones, and they are. I think there's 4 or 6 of these ones. These ones have the best grip, but they also will leave marks. So you gotta be careful. Otherwise, these little ones, these are really lightweight and they don't leave marks as much. That's why I use them more. Okay. Sometimes you just need to give things an extra little bit of love. There we go. And we're going to glue this down. So I'm just going to take, I'm just going to put glue down at the bottom here and glue down at the bottom here. That way I don't have to worry about glue seeping in to anything. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac, if I can get it open. There we go. And then we're going to make one little quick adjustment to these, and then that will be good. So I'm just putting a bead of this down, kind of using the tip to spread it out a little bit. There we go. This is the little side, so that goes first. And I'll take this and press it down real good. Maybe. The thing about that I like about Fabri-Tac is if it seeps over, it's alkaline or acetone based, so it's kind of like rubber cement. Okay, we're gonna put another bead down. And lay that down like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this up for now so we get that nice seal. I'm going to grab 2 of these guys. We're going to let this sit for a minute. Okay. And one thing that I wanted to do, I'm just going to take this little square piece, this little triangle piece that we had. I'm going to cut little gussets just because I can. And what I mean by gussets is I'm just going to take this paper and cut it into little bits. You'll see here in a second. Let's see if I can stuff out of my way. There we go. Oh, don't lose the lid, Tish. Lids are important. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'll line it up with the 2. Actually, no. Let's line it up. Let's do 4. It's 4 centimeters. That'll be good enough. So then 3. Actually, 2. I can't see the 2. I think that'll be good enough. So that's 1. Well, I think that's close enough to 2. Just do it that way. I got a brilliant idea. We're just gonna roll with it. Are you back in the storm again?
It is picked back up. I mean, don't know what to do.
Get a better jacket.
Gonna have to get another plaid hat to put on, like Bob and Doug McKenzie. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sue says that we need to have beach scenes. So.
Well, yeah, she's in Australia.
Yeah. She said in her case, beaches. Yep.
I would rather have beach scenes than snow scenes. I'm telling you. Okay, there's that one. So I just basically, I mean, these are about 2 centimeters, about a half inch. And then we're just going to put this on the edge of the pocket. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. So let's get this out of the way. Let's see where we're at with this. Okay. At least we're sticking. Maybe I won't need to. I was thinking that maybe it would need, I don't think so. I think I can just put, yep, I'm just going to put a bead of glue down, and I think that'll be good enough. I wish I would have gone little, big, little, but it is what it is. I kind of like the little one. Okay. Just rolling with it. If you want to put gussets in, you can, but I don't think it's necessary now that I'm looking at it. I think it'll lay flat because we put the extra gusset down at the bottom to compensate for the extra thickness of the side panels. And I think it's more than compensated. So, with that being said, we're going to take our glue. We're going to put our glue. Let's fix this so it lays right. There we go. We'll put glue right here. Maybe. There we go. Right there. Glue right here.
Hey, real quick, Sue has to say adios and goodbye. She says Merry Christmas and a great day. Love to all. Hugs and kisses. And Sue, we send love to you as well. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so Merry Christmas, Sue. Give the littles a hug from me. Okay, so this is what I'm talking. I mean, my hands are full of glue because I've been working with glue all day today. I'm working on about 4 or 5 different projects. So I'll take a little bit more down underneath here. So I'm going to take 2 of these and call me in the morning. No, I'm kidding. Doot. And once this glue is dry, it is complete. You could take a little something like this and put it on the back, or do some, embellishments on the back if you wanted. But this is the basic idea. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to take this I think I'm just going to cut it in half-ish. And get a little bit more narrow so we can get our punch out. I know you're somewhere. Where'd you go? There we go. And I want to use this end. Sort of stick that in there.
I also want to say goodnight to Gretchen. Thank you for joining us, and a Merry Christmas as well. Happy holidays, Gretchen. Thank you.
So I made a little tag. I'll put the embellishments on it. I forgot to. I looked for glue sticks today. What else do you want? But this will be where you put your sentiment. You know, you can put Happy Birthday. You can put Merry Christmas. You can put Thank you for all you do. Happy New Year. And then you stick it in here. And you stick your gift card in here. You can stick something in there if you want, but then they have something to like keep their little treasures in as well. So, and you can give it to them like this, you know, just like this, or you could reverse it if you want to keep the gift card a surprise, because this is wide enough to hold any gift card holder. Oh, that was the one thing I was going to do. Let's see if it'll do it. See if it'll punch through all of this. This is a We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder punch. Well, it kind of did. Let's see if it does this one better. There it goes. I kind of beat it up a little bit though because it's still a little wet. But that's okay. We're rolling with it, eh? Take this. Okay, so we want this to go all the way in as far as it'll go. That didn't quite work the way it's supposed to, but that's okay because we got a pair of scissors that we can just make it work. There we go. Oh, that's what happened. Hold on, need to do a little surgery here. Get this chunk of paper out of here before we try and do it on the other side. There we go. That looks good. Okay. I like the rounded corners a little better. Okay, so you can put your tag in this pocket and put your gift card behind it if it comes on one of those little gift card tags. And you can put your sentiment here, or you can put something in there. So you got basically 3 pockets to work with. You could even do a gift card, your sentiment, and maybe stick a little $5 bill in there, $20 bill, or $100 bill, or whatever. So there you go. You don't have to use fresh paper like I did. This is something you can do to use up your scraps. This is a 12 by 12 paper, so this is most of it, but you still have if you want to make another tag or just a little journaling spot, you could use this piece. You've got these two pieces to use as art cards. You can even put this all in there. Like say someone is a little, they have a junk journal and they want, something to go in there. You can make more of these and use these in this one, saying here's some ephemera for your junk journal. So, but this is sit and dry for a little bit, and then it's done. So let me know what you think. Once it gets dry, I can't make the glue dry any faster. But yeah, so this will go all the way down to here, so it'll hang out right there. You could put a little ribbon on there, or take the ribbon and tie it around and tie it up like with a bow. There's opportunities to do all kinds of things. So that's what it looks like. And like I said, you could do this with like a regular piece of cardstock, 12 by 12 cardstock, and have it done in 15 minutes. I just chose to do a collage type thing because it's more fun that way. So kind of nerdy that way. Anywho, we will be going live on Wednesday, so make sure to join us then. It's Artapalooza is the last one for 2022. We'll be going into 2023 with a kapow and a bam and a what's another comic book sound? A swoosh. So I don't know where Michael went. I think I lost Michael. I think I lost him in the snowstorm, yo.
No,
either the abominable snowman came and ate you.
Well, it is time to tell everyone to have a great weekend, and we wish you happy holidays, a very Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. You guys be out there and be safe, but be happy, and most of all, be grateful, because there's always someone, when you think you have it bad, there's always someone that has it worse than you. And even if it's unfathomable, I can almost guarantee there's someone that has it worse than you. So be grateful for what you have, even if it's just your health and some Netflix and popcorn. Find the little things to be grateful for. And Merry Christmas, and Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Yule. If you celebrate anything in this time of the year, including birthdays, have a great one. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.